Now, as far as law is concerned, the judge can order another executor, but it ain't going to be the Frost. It can't be. They shot their load right off the bat. So it would have to
So
be a
who you
new
think is going
party.
to be you?
Well, that would be the logical conclusion, but
Logical conclusion, yeah.
considering the animosity that the courts apparently have towards me, they'll probably try to find some kind of neutral party, maybe a lawyer. There really isn't a whole lot to deal with on mom's affairs because she doesn't have any outstanding loans. She doesn't have any liens against property or anything like that. Everything in my mother's is all paid for and everything. So there's really not a whole lot to do. Just make sure the bills is all caught up and that her final affairs are paid off, the ambulance ride and the helicopter and all that shit gets paid. Once that's all done, that's the end of it. It's pretty much a done deal.
Going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This
Ain't
this mall is usually deader than Jesus, but today it's
today
alive.
it's animated. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
Today it's
good.
animated. Yeah,
Yeah. Very animated.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Kind of
good.
like what? Kind
That
of like
means
how
that
kind of like how animated my mother was when I mentioned that the Frosts were trying to take her property. Oh no, they ain't. She said not once, not twice, but 3 times on video, saying the Frosts are not to have anything to do with her property, anything to do with her affairs, anything to do with anything of her. She became very animated when I insisted that the Frosts said that they wanted control of all of her assets. She became extremely animated by that. That's something. Ain't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how that works? That her son would be the only person to handle her affairs and to be the beneficiary of her property and her money and all of that. Isn't that interesting? I find that fascinating. And I bet that special prosecutor that's out there somewhere doing whatever it is they're doing will find that fascinating as well. 3 videos. Three videos.
the life treating you all right. The domestic terrorist said that you were going to be gone by today.
Yeah, no, not
You're,
going
you
anywhere.
say you're not going nowhere.
Not going
Isn't
anywhere.
that so? He's what you're saying? He's a liar, huh?
Well, here's the thing. I am the blood heir of this estate.
Right.
Okay, that's a fact. That's
That's
not
a
an
fact,
opinion.
Jack.
Yeah, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. I am the blood heir of this estate, and as such, I carry a lot of weight. Now,
Yeah.
admittedly, maybe maybe these lawyers here don't know that much about real estate law. I don't know, but I know real estate law. I took 2 years real estate law, and so when I
But you
tell
could
you,
end up getting one of these cocksuckers who don't know what they're doing, and they could fuck you good.
well, I would actually be getting them in trouble, not
Oh,
the other way
okay.
around,
Oh,
because
okay. Good. Good.
I know real estate law, and and you know what? Genuinely speaking, it's very possible that the judge was not aware of real estate law. That some of these attorneys are not aware of real estate law. But listen, my understanding, particularly with the state of Kentucky, is that the blood heir has a lot more power than some damn executor or somebody with a fucking POA.
Yeah, some little tiny dick. LF is little
Well,
pinprick piece of shit. So
see, not only that, but my understanding of it is that they're supposed to answer to me. Even, see, all this time, if I understand my reading of the Kentucky law properly, uh, LF was supposed to be giving me the rent all this time,
and he hasn't been.
and he hasn't been.
He
Yeah, I
has to be
haven't
paying
received
up.
not one penny. Yeah,
He has
he
to
owes.
pony up.
Exactly. Because my understanding is that the POA and the executor answer to the blood heir, and they have to collect the rent. They manage the affairs, but they bring it to the blood heir and give it to the blood heir so that they can put it in the bank and they can, manage
Right.
things.
Well, does
Now
any of
that's
these
my
cocksuckers do what they're supposed to do? Of course not. He's a
well,
lying sack of
exactly.
shit,
And well,
deceitful.
and see, that's the thing, because when I say, hey, this is they have, the POA is fraudulent, the executorship is fraudulent, I'm doing so on legal grounds because these documents are very cut and dry as to what their responsibilities are. For example, you don't listen to a bunch of terrorists on the internet when
Yeah.
you go when you go to exercise the law, right? You don't,
Right.
these fuckwads on YouTube are not officers of the court. Okay, you're not supposed to do what they say at all. Period. You could get in a lot of hot water. And see, now their executorship, poof, it's gone because they listen to these trolls on the internet instead of abiding by the strict letter of the law. And that's easy done. That's a piece of cake. That's done. Their executorship is over. It, like I said in my live show, it got 86th in a hurry because I submitted a document before the court to put a 90-day freeze on everything. And they,
Yeah, hopefully.
and I told them, well, I told them, before they did anything, I said, now you understand, I've got a document before the court to freeze everything for 90 days. Oh, yeah, but we're going to change them locks anyway. I said, well, you go right on head on, because I knew exactly what would happen if they did. It would totally destroy their executorship. Their executorship is gone. I don't give a damn what judge says it isn't. I don't give a damn what lawyer says it isn't. I know for a fact, with my 2 years of real estate law, that when they went and they changed those locks after me telling them that I had a 90-day freeze in place, and they went and changed the locks anyway, boom, there went their executorship. It's gone. It is destroyed. Okay. Now, as far as law is concerned, the judge can order another executor, but it ain't going to be the Frost. It can't be. They shot their load right off the bat. So it would have to
So
be.
who you think is going to be you?
Well, that would be the logical conclusion, but
Logical conclusion, yeah.
considering the animosity that the courts apparently have towards me, they'll probably try to find some kind of neutral party, maybe a lawyer, to manage it. I don't know.
I wouldn't.
We'll have to
You can
see.
put my name in the hat. I'll do the managing if you need me to.
And I'm sure you would be totally impartial. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there really isn't a whole lot to deal with on mom's affairs, because she doesn't have any outstanding loans. She doesn't have any liens against property or anything like that. Everything in my mother's is all paid for and everything. So there's really not a whole lot to do. Just make sure the bills is all caught up, and that her final affairs are paid off. The ambulance ride and the helicopter and all that shit gets paid. Once that's all done, that's the end of it. It's pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, it's
Get
done
'em
deal.
tonight.
Kill him.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the end of that. So
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot to do in regards to her affairs. So you could probably manage it pretty easily, dude. Probably could.